How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we got a special episode. We're going to be looking at weird photos sent in by you, the viewers. But as always, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button for more creepy content just like this.
Weird photos that appear to depict ghosts or monsters are often terrifying. However, sometimes these snapshots can be a source of comfort. This is the case for Erica Sizemore. She submitted this photo taken of her sister one Christmas morning many years ago. Floating above the girl's head, you can clearly see a shimmering orb that was not visible when the photo was taken. Orbs are often thought to be a common manifestation for ghosts that aren't able to appear in their corporeal form. In this case, the family believed that a deceased grandmother was the source of the mysterious entity. They believe that the photo is proof that she returned home to spend Christmas with her loved ones. Some believe the spirits of the restless dead take many forms. Often they appear as orbs of light or even in their original human shapes. Some paranormal experts believe that occasionally spirits visit us in forms that are truly perplexing, such as the one captured in this photo. Alan Gagnon returned to his living room late one evening after putting his children to bed. He was startled to discover a strange entity floating in the air. It appeared to be made of long tendrils of light, almost like a luminescent jellyfish flying through the room. According to Gagnon, all of the window blinds were tightly shut, so there's no chance that this strange entity was caused by stray light or glare from outside. Soon after he snapped a photo of the entity, it disappeared. It's difficult to analyse this figure as it doesn't take the form of what many believe a typical spirit would look like. So what could be haunting this viewer's living room? This photo, submitted by Slapped Ham viewer Jane Duck, is creepy on several levels. When you first look at the photo, your eye will probably focus on the terrifying clown at the centre of the image. While the clown's ghastly smile is indeed alarming, there is more to this eerie photo. In between the clown and the woman on the left-hand side of the photo, there appears to be a grey human-shaped blur. While this unusual aspect of the photo may be easy to brush off as a photobomb from a passerby, according to Duck, there was no one else in the area except for the three people in the foreground. She is certain that no one passed behind them while the photo was being taken. What sort of mysterious entity caused the grey blur in the background of this photo? Was it a spirit passing by as the camera flashed? If so, there could be much more to be afraid of here than a ghoulish clown. William Ryan from Dublin, Ireland provided these weird photos of the outside of a rehab home for people suffering from addiction. The photo shows an unusual orange glow just above the building's door. On first glance, the object seems to be a random shape, perhaps caused by glare or flash of the camera. However, a closer inspection of the photograph reveals that it appears to be the shape of a winged creature, perhaps even an angel. According to Ryan, an employee of the clinic who was responsible for cleaning inside the building where this photo was taken, had recently died on the premises. He also states that the inside of the building has an unexplainable eerie feel. Could this photo have captured the lingering spirit of a deceased employee too dedicated to his work to leave easily? The distinctive shape of the glowing object in these weird photos suggests that this is a very real possibility. In 2015, Nicky Morson spent some time motorbiking with friends in an old abandoned quarry surrounded by the moors of northeast England. After most of the others had left, Morson stayed behind to lock the gates and snapped this final photo of the bikes in the flatbed of the truck. When they posted the photo on Facebook, several people pointed out what appears to be a hunched figure on the ridge behind the truck. The figure appears to have a thick body but long, thin arms. Its posture suggests that it walks both upright and on all fours. It seems to be watching the area where the friends had just been spending a carefree day. In this area of the UK, there have been other reports of a wild man or a creature resembling a Bigfoot or Yeti. Could this mysterious photo be further evidence that a secretive cryptid wanders the English moors? White ladies are a fairly common type of spirit in paranormal folklore. Often, these ghostly entities who show up in weird photos have tragic stories that partially explain their need to linger in the world of the living. Slapped Ham viewer Bladimir Bonilla believes that he may have had his own encounter with a mysterious white lady. While taking the dog for a walk in New Carrolltown, Maryland, they were surprised when the dog began barking at nothing. Upon closer inspection, there appeared to be a white mist in the air. At first, Bonilla assumed it was left over from a person smoking or someone's breath in the chilly November air. However, there was no one else close by. Upon later reviewing the picture they took of the fog, it appeared that the bizarre mist was in the shape of a woman in a long white dress, perhaps even a wedding dress. This evidence suggests that Bonilla may have had an encounter with the ghostly presence of a white lady, haunted by a tragic past. Angel Louise Starr is no stranger to the paranormal. The home where she lives is said to be regularly haunted by unknown spirits. The family has heard disembodied voices, noticed the smell of unexplained pipe smoke, and even seen toys fly across the room. They believe that one of the spirits haunting the house may be a soldier who was killed in action. In this photo, taken one Halloween, they may have found proof of this haunting. On the stairs outside the door in the background of the photo, there appears to be a headless soldier standing at attention and saluting. Starr is certain that there was no one there when the photo was taken. A local paranormal group even tried to recreate the photo using conventional means, but were unable to do so. It appears that something otherworldly may have been watching the family closely on that Halloween. Is this snapshot the final photo of a soldier who lost his life and head in battle? Starr and the paranormal investigators who examined the photo believe that it is. When viewer Victoria Nudick spotted this creepy photo on a Facebook page about Maori life, she knew that Slapped Ham needed to see it. In the foreground of the photo, you can see two young girls standing in the ocean under a dark night sky. In the background of the photo, you can see that the girls are not alone. On either side of the girls, the camera caught pairs of glowing eyes staring out from above the water. On the right-hand side of the photo, you can see an entire entity standing in the water, watching the carefree girls. The girls seem blissfully unaware of the watching figures, suggesting that they're not visible to the naked eye. So what are these eerie entities that could be watching from the waters of New Zealand? Theatres are believed by many to be common haunting grounds for ghosts. There is something about their unique atmosphere that seems to attract the supernatural. According to Mary Destany Martin, security guards at the theatre at her local high school captured some weird photos of the school's own resident ghost. The security guards visited the theatre after a motion alarm went off at 1 o'clock early one morning. They didn't see anything but took a photo on their way out, just in case. When reviewing the photo, the guard was shocked to notice the figure of a woman walking down the stairs of what he was certain was an empty theatre. The figure appears to be entirely black and white, in stark contrast to the rest of the theatre, giving her a strange, otherworldly appearance. Many locals know of the school's spirit, but no one knows her story. However, this photo marks the first time that the mysterious ghost has appeared on camera. Before we get to that number one spot and take a look at a truly weird photo of an alleged ghost girl, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications. That way you'll be updated about all our latest content. Slapped Ham viewer Justine Berman Boone submitted these weird photos that an acquaintance of hers took with her son near a local pond in Ridgewood, New Jersey. When the mother first looked at the photos, nothing seemed amiss. However, the background of the photos later revealed something truly disturbing. In the dirt near the parking lot, a small girl is playing and seems to watch the mother and child as they snap their selfie. She's wearing a brown dress and appears to be covered in dirt, making her almost blend into the earth. She's holding something in one hand and the other arm seems to be missing. Her appearance is both innocent and terrifying. Clearly, this was not a normal child spending a day at the park. The mother attempted to research the area for evidence of some tragedy that could explain the spirit's appearance, but her search was not successful. For now, this young spirit's story remains a mystery.
Just a quick announcement, if you've got any weird photos or videos you'd like to send to us, then follow us on our Facebook page and send them in a DM. Due to the amount of submissions we get every day though, we can't promise we'll put them in a video, but we'll try our darndest. So follow us on our Facebook page and send them through. If you want more creepy photos just like these, then check out that video on the top there. Otherwise, there's a scary playlist there you can binge on for hours. Leave us a comment down below or hit that thumbs up button as well. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.